It's been so long, I actually don't even know what to say. But instead of talking about all the crazy shit, I'm just gonna say I'm glad to be back. And one of the things I always love to do is put a to-do list. To-do lists really do help me focus and concentrate, and I just try to tackle one task at a time and then keep moving forward. And some of the things I'll say about this task list that I can see the fruit of ideas that I've been sitting upon for a while finally being executed upon. And it's finally gotten to that point because the last 3 months things have been pretty good for me. I'm not gonna lie, jumping on Etsy really helped my sales go up, and also other revenue streams that I followed up on, such as Medium and other things, have actually resulted in some good things happening. So now that that's occurring, one of the main things that I want to focus on is things that will give me back time. So a lot of times when you're barely starting off, there's a lot of things that you rather do in-house because it'll save you money. And I'm at a point now where I don't mind losing 20 cents per issue on the idea that like I'm gonna win back a day. And so that's kind of where I'm at. So that's one of the biggest things that I'm looking into, is I'm gonna sub out people printing the zines for me now. So that's one of the ones that I'm gonna be doing as a way of winning back time. Another one that I'm gonna look into is stamps.com or some derivative of that, where basically you're able to print your own packing slips at home. And this, some people say it will save you money. I don't think I have the scale or volume at the moment for it to save me money, but what I do hope, once again, is that it saves me time. I lose so much time going into the post office, watching them make each slip and label, and not only that, but a lot of times I'm watching them as they work, because I've caught them a few times like mispricing the shit and charging me double for shipping costs when it shouldn't be as much. I got 2 sticker ideas that I just never had the time to sit down and finish, but now that I'm getting back my bearings, definitely will be tackling those 2 sticker ideas ASAP. The sketchbook that originally I was planning on putting on a Gumroad, I decided that when I used to have e-zines on Amazon, I turned a profit on that. So I think that the sketchbook will be on Amazon for people to peep it out, and I will also have that available as a print on demand. And I want it to be as many pages as I can fathom, right? So like all the pages for my sketchbooks that I like and think people would like to look at, definitely will be going into this. And so that's another big compilation project that I'm working on at the moment. So 2 things that I plan to do is jump on the Amazon marketplace as well as the Walmart marketplace. And what are some of the products that I plan to have on the Amazon, Walmart, as well as the Etsy page? Well, I want to do grab bags. I'm going to do 1 zine grab bag as well as 1 comic book grab bag. And so the grab bags are going to be kind of what I'm going to sell on Amazon and Walmart. And then on top of that, on Etsy, they'll be available on Etsy as well. And that's kind of just the stuff that I want to share. There's other things that are just a little bit more boring. I got to get Feral Publications business bank account up again. I had some dilemmas with that just because I changed my phone number and didn't realize how big of a deal that was gonna be. Kickstarter. Kickstarter is another thing that I, for a long time, have mentioned to people. Like, I want to do Kickstarter shout outs. I want to talk to people about their comics and things like that, and about what they're doing, and be more intentional with this, right? So like, use the platform to give people the space to actually talk about what they're doing and why they think. And so definitely that's going to be something that I'm going to work more adamantly at, and definitely try to contact and engage with people who currently have Kickstarters moving forward. And I want that to be kind of like a weekly segment, because the idea of this channel is that we're going to be empowering people, through art. And so, this is where weird calls home, like in the sense of all the weird art that's out there, all the fringe art, the art that is not going to be pop art, popular art. It's not going to be mass manufactured art, but it's art that nonetheless will strike a chord, make people think and feel. I want to empower that kind of art. And so there's a lot of that art on Kickstarter. And so if we can build bridges from our community over to them, why not? If the work is good and the message is good, that's something we should aim to do. So that Kickstarter shit is something that I definitely am trying to focus on. And then the last thing that I have on my to-do list is a big one. I mean, I've been working on this for quite some time. I lost a whole month actually. Once I delved into this is actually when I stopped uploading, and that's that I've been working on a book. And I can't talk too much about the book at the moment, but the plan is to finalize it within the next 30 days. And that shouldn't be too hard because I've worked on it pretty adamantly for the last 6 weeks. And so it's just about, you know, editing, rewrites, making sure that I'm really clear and concise with what I'm saying and the way I'm saying it. This is not that large of a to-do list, but we'll see. Because the reality is that daily vlogs are something that people say are dying, but it's something that's so useful to me. Because like I've mentioned this before, if I'm uploading daily, but I'm not doing shit to move Feral Publication forward daily, then the videos will have almost nothing to say. There'll be nothing for me to talk about if I don't move forward. And I think that that's something that I really need. It's a self-placed pressure that helps me execute better. And so that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. That's always the plan. But as an artist, as a creative, we all know that sometimes the creative process pulls us somewhere else and we focus on that for that moment. But this is always kind of my knee-jerk reaction, my reflex, my habit that I go back to. So it's good to be back. Hope you guys liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to just keep building this shit up. Lates.